everybody. Welcome to a launch day special of the Morning Roast. I've got Mr. Rob Multari with me yet again.
Can't get enough of me.
Apparently. I happened to be scrolling through Facebook the other day, and I was like, oh, crap, Nightwolf's getting ready to launch. And I was like, wait, that's on a Wednesday. That's when I do my show. And slowly my brain put it together. So I was like, okay, I'm going to reach out to Rob and see if he'll join us. And Rob is such a guy who's all about promoting himself. He's even doing it on his lunch break.
I got to do it while I can, in between any thing that I can at work and in between dropping the kids off at their extracurriculars,
Let's see. We got McGee. Hey, McGee. We got Soul putting wolf heads. That's right. Yep, I wear them on my night wolf. Got to represent on the big day. We got Grant. Hey, Grant. How are you doing this morning? And we got Soul saying, welcome to the Morning Roast, where it's past Halloween. With the new Night Wolf campaign is sugar all like anthem up. Let's launch to let the werewolves out. That's right. Good morning, Chris, Rob, and chat. And he puts the link. Thank you, Soul.
Thank you.
Oh, and there's Jay Ryan popping in. He says, hello, Chris and Rob. Hello, Jay Ryan. All right. Yeah, they were giving me hob the other day, Rob, because I was like, well, what if for the special launch I went and bought me I seen they were doing these like pajama onesies, and they were like bears and different things. I was like, what if I got one of those, and if we got a bunch of backers on the stream, I wore it or something. That would be suitably embarrassing. But I didn't have a way to Walmart, so that day. That was like a couple of days ago or something. So I had no way to Walmart. We need to get our brakes put on. So maybe I can do it like another stream if we get a bunch of backers or something. That'll work. Let's see. But you have already launched. You've already launched. That's right.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we went live 8 this morning.
There we go. Pop that up. So already 81 backers. Look at that. Look at all them backers. Everybody comes back for this one. you do
howling ready to go.
you do seem to have like a good audience retention. I mean,
yeah, I'm very thankful for that. I can't be doing this without them. They're the ones that keep me going.
I wonder how many of them know you from the cons, and how many of them know you strictly through Kickstarter. I wonder.
I'd probably say Kickstarter would be probably 75%, and cons probably maybe 25%.
Yeah, I figure probably most of the con people just buy them when they see you at the cons. I figure
that's kind of what I'm thinking. But there's those who are just like, nah, I got to get it now. So
some people are impatient.
Yeah, I mean, when you get stuck in a story, right, and you're at that cliffhanger, you got to keep going.
That's true. Steel City. That's right. So, that's where I met Rob. Yeah.
That's true.
So we're up to issue 8.
Mm-hmm.
Now, dang on. That's wild. It's a nice. What made you decide to do Nightwolf? How'd you come up with it, and why you stuck with it so long? People, it's like they do like a few issues, and then they're ready to move on to something else.
Yeah. Well, the longevity of it is basically because when I first started writing, I intended it to be an ongoing series. So I wanted to, a full year's worth of issues. So I wrote a 12-issue story arc for the first season, if you will. So that's kind of like how I've been able to like continue going on with it. The original concept actually came out of a kind of X-Men fan fiction when I was a teenager. And then I had sent in the scripts to Marvel, and you got a really kind rejection letter, saying, thank you for sending your stuff in. We have our storylines planned so far in advance that they won't work, but, we encourage you to keep up the work and all that, And I'm pretty sure I was 13 at the time. So for me being 13 and naive, I was like, oh yeah, well, they said I did good, so I'm going to keep going at it, right?
Yeah, keep going.
But I did the smart thing I did do was decide to kind of rework my stuff and make them more original and you know I broke them up into separate titles that I have kind of hanging in the wayside, just waiting for me to find some more time or until I take a break from this one. But Nightwolf was the first one that I developed fully into like a 12 script series with more planned. And yeah, it's just been growing and growing ever since. And, been too stubborn to let go. And apparently so are my readers.
Let me see. Oh, yeah, DJD says hit that like button. That's right. Thank you, DJD. Always reminding them. We got Marinus. Hail, hail. And we got Shadow Hawk. He says, hail, Sugar and Rob. Hello, hello, sir. Oh, what am I saying? I don't know if Shadow Hawk's a man. It might be a woman. Well, good morning, whatever you are. That's Nick putting the link again. Thank you, Soul. That's right. We got to get some backers for Rob here. He's been with us all this time. Come on, and who doesn't look at that one? That's a nice cover. I always like that one.
Yeah, that was one of my favorites. Yeah, even like the pages that are in the book that kind of like that scene was from, I think are some of my favorites that Carlos has done, and he did just like that kind of flashback. Basically a mythology builder out of like usually he does everything digitally. He actually did those 3 pages by hand on like parchment paper to kind of get a special like kind of look to it. So yeah, they came out. I think they're still some of my favorite.
Yeah, let me play the trailer before we get too far into the stream here, because I know Soul will start fussing. I know.
Do you love stories about anti-heroes and supernatural beings like werewolves, vampires, demons, witches, zombies, and more? Then Nightwolf is the comic book series for you. Nightwolf's unique take on theology and mythology encompasses elements of horror, magic, fantasy in a modern setting. Hi, I'm Robert A. Multari, the creator and writer of Nightwolf, as well as the founder of Lone Wolf Comics. It's been my dream since I was a kid struggling with attention deficit disorder and dyslexia to be a comic book creator because comics have helped me learn to overcome my disability. Born into an outcast breed of werewolves known as the Monokai, 18-year-old Rodney Marcelli is reluctantly thrown into an ancient war between good and evil in today's world where the line has been blurred. With the help of Snowpaw, the pureblood Monokai, Rodney must learn to master his newly found lycanthropy and mysterious kinetic energy power that only he possesses. Rodney must fight the Dark Covenant in order to avenge his friends and family and to save the girl he loves from the master vampire, Lord Malice. Rodney Marcelli is Nightwolf. In April of 2016, I launched a failed Kickstarter campaign for Nightwolf issues 1 through 3. I played the game on hard, setting a $20,000 goal. However, I did manage to raise over $5,000, but Kickstarter is an all-or-nothing platform. I didn't let that failed launch stop me, so I decided to raise the money on my own by doing freelance web design jobs to pay the artists. After self-publishing Nightwolf issues 1 and 2, I came back to Kickstarter in October 2019. Since then, I have successfully overfunded 10 campaigns for Nightwolf issues 3 through 7, the Volume 1 trade paperback that collects the first 4 issues, the first 2 issues of Snowpaw, the Nightwolf Voodoo Doll plush toy, and the Wolfpack Pups Halloween Kids board book. And that's all thanks to my amazing backers who I refer to as my Wolfpack. Currently, I have written 12 issues of Nightwolf and have published the first 7 issues in print and digital formats. Now I stand ready to publish Nightwolf issue 8, and that's why I've come back to pay for the printing and the rewards that you will receive for backing this project. I'm extremely grateful for where I am now as a self-publisher and continuing to serialize Nightwolf for you to enjoy. Again, thank you for taking this creative journey with me. I appreciate it so much. So what are you waiting for? Join the Wolfpack today.
All right. There we go. Put it back up. There we go. Now I got a question here.
Do you love
That one, was that ever made into like a wraparound cover or anything? 'Cause I can't remember. Rob, you're muted. Rob, can I unmute? Can I force unmute you?
Boom. Sorry about that. Yeah. Yeah, that was my bad, I think. Yeah, so it was actually made into a wraparound cover, but it was very limited. And I actually have a CGC of that.
Oh, nice. Now, is that available on the campaign?
This one, not particularly, but there are others just like it. This is actually the very first one that I ever got CGC'd when I was at the Steel City Con in my very first con. So this one is near and dear to my heart. But there are others like it that are available in the campaign as a mystery CGC in the Nightwolf and Lone Wolf Comics mystery boxes, as well as some of the higher tiers, the Alpha Pack member tier and the Carlos Herrera Commission. You can also get mystery CGCs or a mystery, whatever the other grader is. With
I don't know. I don't keep.
Yeah, there's like two of them. There's CGC and there's like CSBC or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, make you grade and make them into a hard plasticky thing.
Yeah. Soul says it's 3 backers more than when he loaded up the page before the show started, but he can't tell when that happened.
Oh, nice.
I don't know. See, that's my problem with these Kickstarter. I never keep up when backers were when, yeah. Because they always automatically update it, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm always like, Chris, remember to check the backers when you start the stream.
Last I checked before we went live, we were at like 80 backers. So unless backs or you know how that goes.
Chris has this I look like a singer from a doom metal band vibe around him today. Oh, well, gee, thanks. I don't know if that's a compliment or not. And Soul says more like stoner rock. Well, that I can believe. I've always been called Shaggy since I was little. I used to have like the similar length of hair and everything and a similar facial hair. And I was always very chill. And the way I walked and everything, it was like, oh, you like Shaggy. And Matthew, what's his name? Matthew Lillard's going to be at the con. So that's all I've heard from Mom. You should dress up like Shaggy.
Like Zoink Scoob.
Like Zoinks. I'm like, well, I don't have the hair anymore, Mom. My hair's too long. And we got Hojo. Hail, hail. See, that's right. Do the sugar rush. Yeah, give us some backers. Oh, hello, Warren. Warren says, heck yeah, this is right up my alley. Looks great.
Thank you.
Well, it's good to see you, Warren. Let's see. He's putting emojis, but I'm not sure what they are. System of the Sugar. Sugars of the Stone Age. Let's see. Hojo says, wish I would have known there were so many books with werewolves. Mine is blonde. That's the difference. Yeah, sure. There we go. That's what sets you apart. You got a blonde werewolf.
So do I.
Well, never mind, Hojo. Rob's got all the werewolf bases covered. Let's see. We got John from Beyond. Hello, Mr. Hervey. Let's see. Now, one thing I've wondered, Rob, you know, since you just keep this one going, you know,
yep,
all this time and everything. Like I know, like with some like manga and stuff that do like really long. They kind of like grow with their audience. Mm-hmm. Are you going to do something with that, like where maybe the themes or the tone will change or something, you know, to make it more, I don't know, favor an older audience as you get older, because like your audience has gotten older?
I mean, the story arcs will change. I don't necessarily know that, like, considering he's a werewolf of longevity, he's not going to age very fast, if that's what you mean, like himself.
Yeah,
you know, it's going to progress through time. And similar with like Snowpaw, you know, I have 200 years to play with her story. So yes, it'll progress through time. Though, I mean, the themes, especially in Nightwolf, are, you know, mostly adult in manner anyway. I mean, teenagers can enjoy them, but I mean, there's a lot of horror in there. So
yeah, that's what I was sitting there thinking to my head. I was like, well, he's already started fairly adult already.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like I said, like I think it's enough that like teens can enjoy it. But but like I said, I think there's a lot more like, that an adult will understand too. But that's kind of like with any media, right? I mean, you
Yeah.
have the stuff for all ages, but like, all ages can enjoy it, but adult humor is injected in there.
Lots of good interior art here for folks to check out. Just says shit. Okay, mine has spiked gauntlets. Yeah, there you go. Hojo, quit trying to one up Rob. He's like, well, mine's like this though. We got Dunko Ziffa. Hello, everyone, and of course, up the irons. He says, I just read Werewolves in the intro, so I thought I'd take a look. That's right. Good. I was just thinking about you the other day, Dunko Ziffa. I was like, you know what? I haven't seen him in a while. I think the last stream, I wore my Rob Zombie shirt to try and summon you. We haven't had Dunko Ziffa around in a while. I need to try and bring him back in, just so we could talk with him. Still saying hello to Dunko Ziffa. Yeah. Let's see. Now Hojo's trying to do his hustle and sell his werewolf to Warren as well. Past Master Dan says old werewolf with prostate issues. Horrified. Whoa. Yes.
I believe that was in reference to you in the manga aging thing.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna lead into. Retirement home. Nightwolf. He can't stay up at night anymore. Like Nightwolf will be in reference when he has to get up to pee. Let's see. He's got more books. He's way ahead of me in the pecking order. There we go. Yeah, so we're already up to issue 8. Plus, you have your spin-offs as well.
Yep. Yeah, so a total of 10 books put out in this universe.
Do you have what was her name? Mog? Is that her name is? Mog Park?
Yeah.
Is she doing work again on this one, or is that just Nightwolf?
No, Mog works on Snowpaw. Carlos works on Nightwolf. Though, yes, she has started issue 3 of Snowpaw. She was working on a friend of mine, Kurt Zauer's book, for a while because I wanted to launch her back in September for Snowpaw 3, but that got delayed. It didn't even get started until like the end of last month. So clearly couldn't do that. So Nightwolf was ready to roll. So I said, all right, let's launch.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing about our good buddy Rob here. It seems like everybody I have on, like I'll be, because I see your posts talking like, hey, go check out my friend such and such's book here on Facebook. And every time I'm like, hey, I just had that guy on the panel. Hey, I just had that guy the other day. I'm like, dang it, Rob knows everybody. Well, Rob,
I try to promote the indie community as much as I can because we need to help ourselves through that sea of craziness and trying to get ahead of the big two. That's
true. Rob's always networking. He knows everybody, mover and shaker. Let's see. Hojo says I only do it once. He says I'll check this out on my lunch break for sure.
Thank you, Hojo.
There's Sim in the chat, but not in the panel. Why is he doing this to me? I don't know. Furry Sabbath? What are you talking about, Saul? All right. Let me look at Grass face. Facial expressions. Oh God. Slap right in the mouth. But so obviously you can get, if you're new to the universe, obviously you can get 1 through 8, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are any of the variants available from those, or is it just
so each variant can be bought together with the other variants in that same level. So there's different levels of variants throughout the campaign. So there's you have the standard retail variant or covers, then there's variant covers that range between that and up to the super sexy non-safe for work ones.
Of course, it's Kickstarter. Gotta have those.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
if you want to make money. Let's see. Uncle Zipper says, Chris, you said that beautifully. I was never really gone. Soul was just trying to get the vampire out of my head and locked me in the base again. Soul, come on now. How dare you? What will Sim do if you go and get the vampire out of Uncle Zipper's head? He'll lose like 20% of his sales. that's his number one blood hunt fan. Let's see. What are they? Moto Chris, Sugar Graham. What are you going on about? My dying cross dresser. Oh Lord.
I think they're trying to come up with a title for you for a comic.
Apparently, it's all band names.
Oh yeah.
But that's one thing, since Rob always does these cons and everything, you never have to worry about something being out of stock or something. He's always ready on these campaigns. You want any of the previous work, he's got it, and he's willing to sell it.
Yeah, I'm not like those others who just do like small print runs. I for my standard covers I print a couple thousand copies, and then for my limited variants, like I start I think 600, then go 500, 300, 200, 100. That's usually how I limit my my variants, and I still have quite a few left.
Yeah, but just because he has like 600 doesn't mean he's I got plenty of time, because he's always going to those cons. So,
that's right. They are flying.
Yeah, people like to get him. He's got a lot of fans out there that he's been growing all over the world. He's been infecting the U.S. with his Nightwolf propaganda.
And this the issue 8 is the end of volume 2, so that trade will be coming out pretty soon too.
Ooh, are you gonna do another fancy one?
I am, yeah. So like because of the 12-issue story arc, all 3 of them are going to be like
this. Look at that, everybody! Look at that cool fancy.
So this is volume 1. It collects the first 4. You could actually get this on the Kickstarter as well. But it probably in about 6 months or so, volume 2 will be done similar to this. And then once issue 12 is so it'd be like 9 through 12. Once that's done, then we'll have volume 3.
Oh, okay, so it's just every 4.
Yep.
Are you gonna do that similar process with Snowpaw then?
Yes. Matter of fact, I even have the idea behind the hardcover kind of roughly fleshed out.
Nice. That's gonna be pretty cool. I'm gonna like that. I think I don't even know if the niece. I don't know if Trinity still even has her volume collected. I still, of course, have my fancy cover, but with her, you never know. She's probably lost it somewhere. And can't listen. She'll listen. Oh, she's a goober.
These darn kids.
POD, press of draft. Sugar lies. I can't lock him in any basement. He is slippery and tiny. It's like, what was it? Oh, Family Guy with the greased up deaf guy. He's all like, they got him like greased up, and they're like trying to catch him. He's like,
yeah,
catch me. Oh Lord. Unearthly chest hair. Yeah, because there's so much of it. That's right, Soul. I've got so much chest hair that it's just strange, and nobody knows what to make of it. Evans and Chain. I'm sure that's somebody's kink. Fantasy. We got 85 backers now. That's definitely a sugar rush. That's right.
Yeah, they tried to snuff the sugar.
Here comes the sugar. Oh no. I'm a big fan of Alice Cheeks. I always like their work.
It was. I remember I was in college when Lane Stanley passed away. I remember being in the gym and then hearing it over the radio station.
Wow. That would have. Gosh, I would have loved to have seen them in concert.
Yeah, right.
He had a good voice. It would have been cool to see.
Yeah, they definitely would have been. They were. It would have been on my top list. Them and like Soundgarden were like 2 bands that I never got to see.
I never got into Soundgarden. Never could get into them. They just keep going, man. What does that even mean? Oh Lord. Yeah, so we got 108 of Nightwolf. Gosh, how many Webtoon Snowballs? What, 2?
2 snowballs, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, Chris, how many do you have now? Is your kid's book on here?
It's in the add-ons.
Okay, yeah. So we have the little kid friendly book as well.
Mhm.
Is the plushie?
The plushie's also in the add-ons.
Gosh, dang on, you got everything, don't you?
Well, when you have so much stuff, right? You just keep putting it out there.
Do you have like a what is storage rentals? That
I do. Yeah. Well, I used to have everything back behind me. Like it was starting to be like take up my entire office here, and I eventually was either going to have to make a throne out of it and sit at my desk on top of them, or just pony up for the storage unit.
That would be cool though. A throne of your work. Just you sit there and streams like, yes, this is my work. How you doing, Sam?
I'm doing great. Hello, Rob.
How you been?
Gosh,
I'm doing good.
Every time you come in, you have a different like audio quality.
Really? It's still my phone. I'll go on my computer soon, but right now I came back from Tim Horton like usual. And I'm 3D printing, working on my new toy. I'm printing that new cartoon mat there. So I'll be on my computer in a few minutes. I'm just decided to stop waiting and watching the stream and just join in with my phone because it was getting late. Like it's funny when I come in at 15 after Tim Horton, it's a gimmick, but now it's 30, so I'm like, I need to get in. So good morning, everyone.
Mm-hmm. Now, did you see earlier what Dunkelziffer said to him?
Nope, I did not.
Let's see. He said, he said he was never really gone. Soul was just trying to get the vampire out of his head and locked him in the basement again.
God damn it! So leave him alone. He's allowed to love what he loves.
That's right.
As you're allowed to hate Vincent's jacket. It's an amazing jacket.
Look at that. Look. We don't have a bunch of those mainstream media shilling for us because we don't need it. We've got actual readers saying how great it is over here for the Nightwolf. That's what matters. Gosh dang it. Hush up over there. I'm always getting spam calls.
Oh, I know. I don't even know half the people who call me anymore. I'm like, I don't know, you're not answering.
Yeah, if it's not in my like contacts, I'm like, nope.
Right? I mean, like I know there's like phone numbers I should be answering, but like I screen everything anymore. It's like go to voicemail or I'm not calling you back.
I need to set up my voicemail. I've had my phone for years and I've never set it up because I tried once and it just didn't work.
The worst one is those goddamn spam emails that they don't even get your name. They call you by the email they spamming.
Yeah.
I'm like, thank you for making it easy.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Or they like for like a minute and then it's like, hello.
Yeah. It's kind of like, what the hell? Other spam calls. Yeah, it's freaking annoying. Yes, you've subscribed to. I didn't subscribe to nothing.
Yeah, I like the ones who are like, oh, you owe us money. And I'm like, really? Is that so?
Yeah.
Yes, your invoice for Best Buy Geek Squad is. I'm like, I haven't used Geek Squad in years. Get the hell out of here.
I thought you guys were closed. You guys are still open?
I'm waiting to see you again at one of the cons, Rob, because I have a feeling the niece, if she's with me, they'll be like, "Oh, look at that stuff!" Like she did that one time, but
it's not going to be Steel City anytime soon. I'll tell you that.
Oh, I know.
After them moving these celebrities out and having nobody on the floor, that was like okay.
Yeah, it's getting ridiculous up there. But I know I'm looking at other cons to go to, if nothing else, by myself. There's one I'm looking at. What was it? Was it Heroes Con or something? Or I don't remember.
There is a Heroes Con. I think that isn't that one in like North Carolina.
Yeah, it's a little ways away from me. I remember.
Indiana? Is that what you said?
It was the one I told you about, Sim. I can't remember what it was.
I
Dragon.
don't remember the name, but I remember that it was between you and Beacon, so I was thinking of going.
It was the one in North Carolina and Heroes Con. Heroes Con is the one I'm looking at that I was thinking about maybe going to because I heard it's more about like the creator, like artists.
Yeah, that's one that like is on my radar that I haven't reached out to, but I probably should.
You mean 50% is not costly? Good.
And then the rest all celebrities?
25%?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at about going to this year. Finding a way there and going to it. And I think there was one other one too, but I can't remember what it was. I've heard talk about one down in like Texas or something, but I don't know about all that. That's quite the trip.
Yeah, there's so many that like my audience have been telling me that I should try and get to, but like the logistics of like driving more than 8 hours is kind of getting hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, you know, I'm not gonna fly with all that stuff.
There she is.
I bet you lost that one too.
Oh yeah, I'll have to tell her now she's famous. She's over there on Kickstarter. Who just says, "How did Rob get the Witch Starter badge?"
Because I started the building the campaign in October, and apparently they just stuck.
There you go. You get lots of options. Oh yeah, you got your fancy mystery box. That is something people seem to like, those boxes, you know, the fancy stuff. Let's see. Soul says, Sim, I'll clip that for every time I need a free pass on Blood Hunt.
Well, I can't flip my camera, but can you see this?
I can see a reflection in a red light.
You can't see the printing inside?
Barely,
yeah.
I can't flip the camera with the better side, so I'm sorry. I tried. Going in my room now.
I can hear it. I can hear it printing.
Whoa. Let's see. Get Blood
Okay.
Hunt. Your mom or that fictional annoying little brother. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna switch my computer.
All right. Yeah, so definitely folks love Nightwolf. You know, like everybody's always saying good things about it. And that's always good, a plus. Let's see. Yeah. So if you really want to get real crazy, you got your mystery box for 500. You got, look at that. Everything.
It's everything.
Good God.
It's everything and the kitchen sink.
It's like 59 variant covers. Daggone.
And there's some that have run out. So unfortunately, those aren't included. Like that wraparound one. That one's no longer available. There's a couple other ones. Oh, there's another. It was like a yellow. It was a Kickstarter exclusive one. It was with a yellow background with the two wolves fighting. That one's out of print. Yeah, there's a couple other ones. There's a glow in the dark one that was only like there was only like 100 of them.
So that's going to be, good gosh, that's going to be a big box coming to your your doorstep.
Yeah, you know, and with shipping that stuff, you know, that box is heavy and pricey.
And then there's also a commission you can get by our artist, Mr. Herrera. So you got plenty of options. And of course, it ships anywhere. So international folks, you aren't forgotten. Yeah.
Good.
You got multiple hoodies now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Different designs.
Yeah, so a lot of them happen to be con exclusive ones. I like So I started printing them all whenever I started first doing it, and then like I have like 4 totes full of like apparel. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm gonna make them Kickstarter exclusive apparel, so that it's like basically it's like you get it now or you don't, because I'm only printing it whoever orders it.
Okay. Let's see. So if somebody wants to get all 8, how much is that going to run them?
So for all 8 with the standard covers, plus all the digitals and all the add-ons and extras and stuff, that is $75 to get all of them.
Okay. Yeah, so 75 get you $8. That ain't bad. Not bad at all. And of course, there's also the booby books for all you
You mean the booby covers?
men of culture. Don't go zipa. Says Rob, thank you so much. The Virgin Variants package just saved his crappy day. Fantastic and just right for him.
Oh, well, you're very welcome. Thank you.
All right, let me check this out. What's this Virgin Variants?
There's 2 of them. There's the safe version and then the non-safe version.
Oh, well, I know what Dunkles I forgot then. We all know what he's after. Let's see. Dunkles ever don't just say that. You have to explain it too, he says. So after many weeks locked in the basement, this still needs to be explained? Geez, ew. I don't want it explained. Never mind. Keep it to yourself, Uncle Zipper.
Wah, wah, wah.
Oh Lord. Yeah, let me scroll up here so we check out our backings. Look at that, 87. This thing is flying up.
Good.
Everybody wants.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Bags of sand. Enjoy it. Like bags of sand. Oh God, I get that reference. Wispy Chris and the Heartbreakers. No, just me. I'm the only heartbreaker.
Says the Virgin.
What, dude?
What?
You shit, man. Cocaine is how. What? What are you saying, Marinus? Are you saying you look like shit, man? Cocaine is a hell of a drug. What?
Man.
Don't be talking shit about Sim, Marinus. You come over there with your skinny fat self. Uncle Zipper, don't blame it on me when your wife locks you in. My basement isn't even in the same part of the
Oh,
building.
okay, I just saw it. Dude, you look like shit, man. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Well, you can go fuck yourself. I don't do cocaine. You can get your fantasies and shove it up your crack. Thank you.
Marinus, you ain't got no room to talk with that skinny fat.
Yeah, I know.
Little belly. All right. Gosh dang it. So since look at 89, look, it's going up again. They're already over 1,900. Like Rob is everybody loves Rob. Like, come on, give me more books. I need to know.
I mean, yeah, the more backers, the more people who want me to do this, the more I'll keep doing it.
10,000 gold. That sounds daunting, but yeah, Rob will get that. Rob always does. He always gets his stuff done. He knows what he's doing. Cat fight, yeah, between Marinus and Sim there, yeah.
What cat fight?
Jay Ryan says, respect your elders, Marinus. I don't know. Marinus.
No, he is older than me. He's like he's in his 50s.
Yeah, Marinus ain't no spring chicken either.
Yeah, it goes the other way around. That should be respecting the elder, but you know, he's being a dick. He's been quite a dick, so he can go, you know. If you can't take a dick, you can take a joke.
Marinus getting
Right, Marinus?
Oh my. So now that makes me think, Sim, what should I do? We got all these backers on this.
Yep.
What should I do to sell?
What, did we get all these backers during the stream?
9 of them, yeah.
Yeah, sweet.
What should I do for it? I was thinking maybe I could go and do that onesie thing I was saying, and then like wear it to maybe Steel City or something.
You know, I told you what you should do. Get those wolf balls, and you do that little furry walk.
Wolf paws. What?
You know those big freaking not shoes, but I have the French name in my slippers. They're like the big wolf paws, and they have some for gloves. That would be kind of funny. You look like a cartoon. I'm just saying.
Like Roger Rabbit.
Let's see. Yep, that's right. Marinus is older than Sim. Yeah.
Yep, he is.
Let's see. Sugar, why is your Lobo still unpainted? Because I got to get somebody to paint it, and that costs money.
Why don't you just paint it yourself? Get some acrylics and just.
Because I don't know how to paint. I just mess it up. I got to make it sure he looks good. But I mean, he does have some bling. You know, he's got Pabst, railroad pocket watch on, and he's got my dad's bullet ashes. So he's good. Let's see. J-Ron says, I thought Sim was preparing for his role as Noah.
Well, my beard's not that long.
Go on.
Who the fuck is Noah? Noah's Ark? Or another Noah?
I would assume, yes. I would assume that's what he's referencing.
Yeah. I'm just making sure, just in case.
So everybody go check this out. If you haven't, you've got options on different. You've got different variants for your catch-up tiers. You've got standard and also the different variants. So you got options. A lot of people seem to like this one. So if you're a collector, this might be one to check out because this might be one of those long-term investments because it's growing. More and more new people are checking it out, and they're sticking with it too. You don't go in the first day getting all these backers just because you're a passing fad. Rob has sustainability.
I mean, 8 issues long. Whew. I mean, that for an indie creator, I mean, that's definitely a feat over a couple of years.
Yeah, it seems like like I said, it seems like they get like a couple issues or a few issues in, and then it's like okay, moving on to another thing or something. That's pretty cool that it's gone this long.
Yeah, I've even gotten some of the comments on the page already. It was very encouraging. Some of them are like, "Oh yeah, another one." That's like stuff like that. Like I said, that keeps me going. That keeps me able to go through because Sim knows this. Like creating comics and characters, like it's definitely a labor of love.
Mm-hmm.
And to be able to go through and keep doing it and keep pushing, like the backers, the readers, my wolf pack, they're the ones that keep me doing this.
Sugar, okay, that's a fair point. You can't get that done at Goodwill or the dollar store, but it costs way less than one of the last 8 Civil War rifles you've acquired this week. What are you talking about? No, I did not acquire any Civil War rifles. I gave away my Civil War rifle. That's the opposite of acquiring them. Come on now. I have not bought a gun in a while now, like at least a year. Might be 2 years now. Maybe a couple years.
Really? Didn't you buy a rifle not too long ago?
I don't think so.
Like less than a year ago. That's what I'm saying. Like I thought you did.
The last one I bought was those Vietnam War bringbacks. I don't know how long ago that's been. Feels like a long time. I'm getting that itch. Let's see. Meredith says it seems he hit a nerve. Okay. And he says, no worries, Sim. That's how we do.
No what?
I don't know. It's Meredith. Should you even trade guns with your plumber? That's insane. No, it's not. That's normal.
It's not his fault. He's on the spectrum.
It was and ATF listening. It was a legal trade. Do not worry. I was not. It was black powder and old Civil War guns. So it was a legal trade. Don't worry. Don't come busting down my door. All right. So we got, since of course it just launched today, we still got 21 days to reach the goal. So everybody go give it a look. and there's no end in sight for this series. So so you got plenty of reading material upcoming. What about Snowfall? Is that one just going to keep going as long as there's interest, or?
So, yeah, I think so. Basically, I started doing with her a shorter story arc. So this 4 issues for her is gonna complete a story arc, and then as long as there's interest, I'll keep doing 4 issue arcs for her. That way, what's nice is that, like, since I do have so much time in between her story and Nightwolf's, is that I have a lot of years to play with.
Sorry. I saw the last comment of Ryan, not you. That's good. All right. Ryan just goes gun, furries, cross-dressing, etc., etc.
A man of
Saying Shiga is on many watch lists. Guns, furries, cross-dressing.
Well, I like to dip my pen in many inks, I guess.
Marinus is asking you, where is your Spy X family shirt? Spy X, isn't that manga thing you were reading?
My Spy X family shirt's like in the next room over. Yeah,
But that's it, right? The Spy X is like that.
Yeah, it's the manga. Yeah,
that was like that movie Spy Kids.
If you say so, Tim.
It's the same goddamn premise.
If you say so, Tim. All right.
If you say so, Tim.
You word on it.
Yeah.
Say it. Say what in my trunk, boys? I don't know what you're talking about. It was a legal trade. It was a legal trade. Nothing shady happened. No guns from China. Calm down, Sleepy Joe. Oh Lord.
Okay. It reminds me of Leo Getz and Lethal Weapon 4. Right? Was it 4 or 3? 3. Okay. Listen to me. Okay. When Leo wants, Leo gets. It's one of those movies that I'm kind of like excited to see what's going to happen. They're bringing them back for the 5th. Kind of curious to see all that crew back.
Good Lord, how old are they now?
Yeah, but I like that.
They were too old for it in the 90s.
Exactly, yeah. But the thing is, they're not very PC people. So I'm kind of curious. It's like that Bill Burr movie about him being a dad and his friends. It's one of the movies on Netflix that's been getting a lot of people talking because it's technically anti-woke.
It's gonna be.
It's them raising kids now. Get it? And Bill Burr. Come on.
Gonna be somebody stealing yogurt out of the retirement fridge. I'm getting too old for this shit. Pulls out his gun.
And the new take on the toilet scene.
Oh Lord. We got Mr. Brink. Hello, Dave.
What's up?
We were just here talking with Mr. Rob Multari. I'm saying it wrong, ain't I?
It's Multari.
Yeah, I was listening to the trailer.
But you know what though? It does. Most people who don't like it, they say it as Multari. So I usually just don't. I don't even hear it anymore.
That's Rob Multari. Come on, Chris. As he launched his Nightwolf today.
And I thought you were a fan.
He's a fan of the book, not me.
Nightwolf, not that damn Rob guy.
Sorry, I couldn't help it.
Nobody knows who the writer is. This is the story.
Not that Rob. Not that
Rob who?
That guy who did that thing.
The Multeki guy.
But we were talking with him about Nightwolf. Look at that. Look at that cool art.
Back in high school and during track and field, some of my track mates used to call me Multar, from Space Coast.
Oh,
Space
Lord.
Coast to coast.
Brink says, "Oh no, there's a Lethal Weapon 5 in the works. Of course, it was the only franchise not infected and ruined by modern politics yet. It was fun while it lasted."
I don't know. Mel Gibson did.
I just I don't know.
It's written, produced by Mel Gibson, and
been
we
so
all
long.
we all know what he thinks about that PC wokeism.
I'm just worried about how old they are.
I just think it's gonna be a fun ride. It could be a fun ride. I'm just curious. I thought the fourth one was a good should have ended there, but there has to be a reason. And like you said, it's the director that wanted to do another one, and he never got to do it. So I don't know. I'm curious.
The reason was because
Well, most movies are shit now. So
the reason was how well what that one with Tom Cruise did.
Mission Impossible.
No, I mean obviously that thing kept going and going and going. No, the Top Gun.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's why everybody's like, oh man, look how well that did. We should do that. Let's bust out some more old stuff from us and rehash it.
Yeah, Expendables is a big thing. Like we can still do this.
okay. Goddamn, Marinus is on a delay. Right, he just answered. It's not like Spy Kids, son.
Yeah, he's a bit behind there. Come on, keep up, Marinus. You're over there on that Dutch hour.
No, refresh the browser. Do something.
Now I got it. Do you all know World at War comics?
I can't.
Sounds familiar.
Do
I'm not sure what it is, but sounds like something I've heard before.
It says comic book publisher of Kingsville, podcaster, influencer, comic book reviewer. They just popped up in my Twitter. They're actually following me. I need to follow them back. They're following back. But apparently I wasn't following them. But they made a post saying their next guest is Todd McFarlane. I was like, what? No way.
Oh, good for them.
Yeah. I was like, how did they get him on? Like, dang on. That's kind of a big name.
Well, they probably have a big channel. And if they do, well, he's been going around to promote his new line since he's technically sold out and dealing DC and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, that's what it is. Like, Mr.
Well,
Mr. Big Mouth. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, business wise, smart idea to start, getting some IPs that are known. But knowing him from the start, saying he would never go back or do anything for DC, seeing him doing all the DC shit now, it's kind of.
Oh, I'm sure it has something to do with Jim Lee. I mean,
Yeah.
That's the connection there.
Jim Lee and the fact that the sales were going down for Spawn a bit too, so that's why he did that entire multiverse, more characters. He's been very strong into promoting them.
I always thought Spawn was kind of cool. My brher loved him. It was
Yeah, that's fun.
I was a big fan of Spawn. It got to be, just like anything else. Like once you just you're like, okay, I brought the story to an end. Now I'm going to reboot it, and then it changed the dynamic.
After Greg Capullo left, I continued a little bit with Angel Medina, but that's where I stopped. After Angel Medina, that was it. Like, I'm sorry, I was done. Like, they did the wood guy.
Do you remember when it wasn't even Al Simmons anymore? It was that other guy.
Yeah.
At that point, I was like,
I tried that one too. Like, I bought the Walls Potatio miniseries there that they did, which I liked. I went back and I tried that little multiverse event that he did. Like, I bought the first 2 floppies or something that came out, and I really did not like it. Like, I really did not like it.
I feel I'm over all of the multiverses, like everything that they've been doing with it. Like, it's just now.
Like, just stick with Spawn. We don't need 20 different Spawn at the same time. Like, medieval Spawn was a thing. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm fucking excited that right now Liam Sharp is back on the book. He's writing, producing a new series for Dark Age Spawn. That's the thing you should do, not create a whole bunch of others that will be ongoing, like Gunslinger, this guy, all this. It's like, god damn it, where's Gorilla Spawn?
But my brother, it was the only comic he ever really read was Spawn, and I thought it was cool and everything, but gosh dang it. I think the thing I liked most that came out of Spawn was Iced Earth's Dark Saga album, since it was inspired by Spawn and stuff. I love that fucking album.
Iced Earth is a good band.
I loved that album so much. It and their previous album before that was so good. I'd like to one day get them to sign like.
No, Todd McFarlane is also the one responsible for putting Korn and Kid Rock on the map. He produced their first song. He produced their first video clip for their first song.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Korn had been on the map a lot longer before
Right.
the album came out.
Yeah, but that freaking thing got big as fuck when they did that. Children.
Yeah,
of
I mean they were already known before that. It's just
Mhm.
that propelled them further.
Yep.
Mm. But that
I mean-
was a damn good album though. Follow the Leader.
Yep.
Yeah.
Truly.
And then Issues, that was like a whole nother. Like I still like Follow the Leader better, but Issues came out and it was like a wholly different feel to it. So it was like reinventing themselves almost.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've heard of them before, but I really got into them with Follow the Leader.
Let's see. There hasn't been a Planes, Trains, and Automobiles reboot either. You're safe for now. Oh, they were. I heard something about. There was like an extended edition or something of that, but I don't know. I don't know if there was a talk of reboot. Maybe of a sequel, but I don't think there's been like a reboot or something. I heard something about that movie, but I can't remember what it was. I don't know.
I don't know. I heard a rumor they were thinking of getting some people together, even though one or two are dead now, but to do a Spaceballs 2. And I'm like, nope, leave it the fuck alone. At first, I was like, Mel Brooks is going to come back. He's going to do something
they
very
need to
fucking
leave
awesome.
that alone. It's a classic, and
he ruined the history of the world too. So
Right, yeah, they already did
stay
that
there.
One with
I'm
History
done.
of the World. Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right. Mr. Rob has to leave us. He's got to get back to work. We can't.
yeah.
get him in
Unfortunately,
trouble.
there's one of those things, that feed my family and such called a jab.
Yes, Raul.
Well, thanks, Rob, for joining us. I'm glad.
Thank
we
you
could
for
help
having me. I appreciate the invite again.
Of course. I'm glad we could help you find a couple more backers.
Yeah, you guys have been great. Thank you again. I appreciate it. Appreciate the push. You guys are awesome.
92.
I'd be definitely looking forward to coming back on the next time something comes around.
Yep. And we'll see you later, Rob.
Sounds good.
Later, Rob.
Bye, guys.
Let's see. Let me see what everybody's saying. Meredith says he's Windows 98. He's slow. Yep. Brink says you're way behind everyone else. Refresh the stream, Meredith. Yep.
Yeah, you did because you just said later, Rob. So he is refreshed.
So he's caught up now. Good. Let's see. What's this? He says to Mr. Brink, I just asked Google that, and it seems there is talks of Will Smith and Kevin Hart supposed to do a remake, odd replacement for Martin and Candy.
A what?
I was gonna say Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Yeah.
He's talking about Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Yeah, I was gonna say I knew there was something about I had seen about it, and I was like,
They need to stop doing all these remakes and start doing original shit. That's all they're doing right now.
Well, it's easy. It's easy to bank on nostalgia.
Easy, lazy, trying to rewrite history. Just
It's
leave
just-
them there.
It's
Just leave them be.
it's just making a quick buck to please investors and stuff. So, yeah. It says there's just a lack of respect for anything nowadays when IP can be milked until it's dead. Well, yeah, of course. Because that's all they care about, make money. Just some sort of quick turnover on
Yeah,
profit. It's they want to play it safe. They don't want to take risks, and it's all about making money to please investors and things like that.
Well, they're not really making money. They're just keeping their steady, little cash flow, you could say.
Let's see.
There's more risk than profit.
Let's break in a hyper-capitalist society. There is only profit, no respect. Sounds like whatever 40K opening line. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
In the modern day society, there is no respect, only profit.
I get no respect at all.
Instead, you can have the orcs all dressed up like little oil bear, like old bear robber barons or something with like top hats and monocles or something. Wow.
Oh, you give them glitter.
Let's see. We got everybody saying bye to Rob. Good there. Everybody likes Rob. He's always a good fellow to have on. And look at that, 93 backers. He had a big jump in backers. I think when we started, it was like 60s, in the 60s or something. So yeah, he got a lot of backers in that small amount of time. and I know at least a few of them was from us. So it matters. So I don't know. I need to do something for this since we got a nice little stream here. He had a nice little boost while he was on with us. I just got to think of something. I don't know. It'd have to be something embarrassing, or else nobody would care. So I don't know. Don't know. Excuse me. Brink says, "What franchise that had sequels and reboots in these last 5 years is still awesome?" Well, see, the thing for me, Brink, is I don't care. Like for me, like if I've seen people be like, "Oh, it ruins, it ruins it for me," or something like that when they do these reboots. I just don't watch it. Like I can still like the thing that came before.
Mm-hmm.
Like Willow, perfect example. That was
what
god.
franchise had a sequel or reboot? Top Gun.
That Willow show was god awful.
Mission Impossible.
Doesn't cause me to not like the original movie. I just ignore that the show exists.
Yeah. Just stop showing up.
J. Ryan says respect is also earned, so it's not entirely on the people who just don't care. And I mean, they would quit remaking it, so people would quit going to them.
Bell Rider say, "Good news! Netflix wants to follow up meeting with Mo and I about the Red Dress Chronicles."
What? Netflix wants a follow up meeting. Oh, hush up, Pale Rider. That's a lie, and you know it. I better get royalties.
That's all he does care about, money.
Yeah. You got to make it worth it. Now, Pale Rider, what can I do here since we got a bunch of backers for Nightwolf? I got to think of something to do for it. I was thinking maybe I could buy one of those onesies and wear it to the Steel City or something, maybe. I don't know. That's in December. I don't know. Let's see. So it says Sim, they're often not after the money from the customers though, but for those sweet ESG payouts you'll get as big woke company. That's true. Yep. Although I've heard what is it? BlackRock is supposed to be stopping that.
I don't know if they will, but one of the things is they also get a lot of money from. They get a lot of money from there, but the fact that a movie doesn't do as good as it should, insurance-wise, they also make money.
Right.
It's a loss in tax write-off.
Yeah. You also can't trust what Hollywood says about whether or not they've made money, because you got that Hollywood accounting with the blatant illegal shit they do.
Pale Rider's like, we changed it from diary to chronicle so you wouldn't get royalties.
Wow. I'll sue. I have video evidence of all of it. All of it, Pale Rider. I'll get the best lawyers. Best lawyers. I'll talk to Trump. Sue your ass.
Got a solid case.
J-Ron says, I have no respect for modern Marvel and DC, but classic artists and writers I do. Yep. I agree with that, yes. One day I'd like to get Marv Wolfman on this show. That'd be something.
It's like not too long ago, like on Facebook, I saw somebody, like I'm not going to say his name, but it's one of the big names from before, and he says like, if the big two companies, die out, cons die out, this die out, and how is indie creators going to keep going? And I'm like, dude, right now, to be quite honest, DC and Marvel are not the one making everything live.
I don't think cons would die out. I think you would still have the smaller cons because you'd still have people setting up selling the old books.
But the stores are closing because of that industry, for once, because of all the fucking extra charges, the buy this, buy that. Like they all went out because of the shit they've been doing, not selling.
Like you'd still have celebrities going to conventions.
Mm-hmm.
What would die out? Like the bigger cons would simply just focus on celebrities almost pretty much exclusively at that point. And your smaller cons would still have all your indie guys and your, back issues of Marvel and DC and stuff for sale. So it would change nothing. Except if anything, it would just make it more, the big cons would focus even more on celebrities. The smaller cons would focus even more on indie comics and stuff. So to me, it would, if anything, it would be a plus. To me. So let's see. Sugar looking for any excuse to dress up as a. Oh my gosh. I'm just trying to come up with ideas of things that would make you guys laugh at me and embarrass me. Gosh. And nobody's coming up with suggestions, so I want to hear it. Meredith says he uploaded Freedom Fighters from 1977. Check that out. I got that one. Let's see. Let's see what Meredith uploaded. Let's see here. Oh, you uploaded Freedom Fighters number 8. I see. Not that one. I got like the one where they show up with the Justice League and everything. Cool stuff. Panera says the lawyers at Netflix say we're in the clear because you are on video adamantly refuting anything red dress related. Bull crap. I have video of me even in the red dress at a con. I think I have a strong case. Yeah, look at that. Up to 93 backers, almost at 2,000. He's already, about 20% there? Only on his first day. That's real good. I'm glad to see it. Rob's a good feller. He's got a fun book that everybody seems to like who reads it. So, yeah, that's nice. Let's see. Everybody's saying hello to each other. Soul putting the link for Marinus's channel. Thank you, Soul. Yeah, go in there and you can find a video of him showing himself, and then go in there and comment about his skinny fat. Let's see. Scroll down. What was I gonna say? Gosh dang it! Now I had a brain fart. Yeah, so Steel City's in December. I'm going to that. But yeah, next year I think I'm going to go to that Heroes Con and try and find a way to go to there, because that's down in North Carolina. That's going to be a nice little trip. And then I might go back down to Pittsburgh for like one of the smaller conventions there. Was it what do they call it? 4-State Con or whatever it is? Three Rivers? Or is it? No, it's 3 Rivers. The one that the Heroinberg and Grant and all do. I might go down there for that one. Meredith says, thanks, Pat. I need more views so that people tell me I need to stop buying comics. So that people tell me I need to stop buying comics. Okay. Yeah, Meredith needs to justify his floppies. So everybody go subscribe. Paris says, about you wearing the red dress, we might have to put a stop to you representing our brand. We don't want to be associated with your degeneracy. You don't have a brand, Pale Rider. Hush up. You don't own my brand. You don't own me. Amanda says, skinny fat is calling the kettle black, Chris. How long was it ago that you were going to the gym? Yeah. Well, I own up to the fact that I've got a belly now. I really need to go to the doctor, though. I really do need to go to the doctor. I went and I was pulling turkey skids, not last night, but the night before with the hand jack and everything all night, moving stuff around and everything. And when I got home, I could feel that pain in my lower stomach again. It wasn't bad, but it was very mild, but I could feel it and everything. And so I was like, gosh dang it. I thought it went away, but I don't know. I guess because of pulling stuff and everything, it was starting to I could feel it a little bit. So I need to go to the doctor. There's something wrong. There is something wrong. And then if I go to the doctor and get it fixed, I can go back to the gym and get stuff taken care of. So I got to go and try and, because I was trying to go before, but the person that my insurance accepts, there's only one place that my insurance will work at. And it's down in Cumberland. And every time I tried to call, they wouldn't answer the dang phone. I tried calling them like umpteen times. And right now I've kind of held off because we're waiting to try and get the brakes put on and get back on the road. So we'll get around to it. Marinus, make fame whoring work for you. It's still not paying the bills. Farrah says that's not a belly, it's a tumor baby from bad participation. I am a man, Pale Rider, and beyond what the modern day might tell you, men can't get pregnant. Let's see. Sugar, your superpower seems to be some sort of acid reflux. Yeah. Well, it could be that. It could be my thyroid or whatever, because that's what mom had issues with. And like I will sometimes burp a lot and things like that after eating food, and so I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. You don't need a gym for push-ups, crunches, flare kicks. I know, Pale Rider. I know. I was doing them. I did some the other day, some stuff, some little exercises. But like I said, that pain in my lower stomach hit when I was after coming back doing all that work the other night. So I think I need to go to the gym. I need to go to the doctor. I need to get back on that again. Try and call them again as soon as I can get the brakes on, which is supposed to be today. So I'll be working on going to the doctor soon. Let's see. Radio calisthenics? What? Oh my! What are you doing, Sim?
What?
What are you doing over there?
Nothing. Just working.
Uh-huh.
Right.
They're over there.
No, you weren't a little of a renter, and I kind of really just zoned out and was coloring.
You're over there, obsessing over your 3D printing.
No, my 3D printing has been done over there. Now I'm coloring. And I went to see that channel World at War comic there.
Yeah, World at War comics.
Yeah. With the interview with Tom McFarlane.
Yeah, I was like, dang on. I need to reach out to Todd McFarlane. Apparently, maybe he can come on my show.
Yeah, the guy has 2K 1.99K thing followers. So yeah, maybe you should.
Yeah, he's got a little more than me. I need to step up, get those numbers higher.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could get him. You got 1.39 subscribers. Oh, you lost a few.
Yeah, I've been steadily losing them. I need to do something about it, I guess. Ugh.
Yeah, reviews. Be cool. Remember when you used to do those? The good old days.
Dress up with pigtails for the con. Instead of the sign say charity, the sign will read a slut for comics. I'm not doing that. Come on, Pale Rider. Come on. There's going to be kids there. I ain't putting that on a sign. I already did the pigtails. Gosh dang it. So it says Sim is 3D printing a dong, and if you ask him, it's for the ladies.
What?
Apparently you're 3D printing a dong, and it's for the ladies. Supposedly.
Okay. According to?
According to
So?
Saul.
Yeah, it's by his requirement. He wanted that added to his order. It was very specific. He sent me a few pics.
Yeah. It's gonna be the next book. Blood Boner. Let's see, we got Mo. Hail Mo. I know, he missed the whole stream, didn't he? Shame. Reviews, Chris, reviews. What Sim said. Marinus, have you read any of the new Justice Society books that have been coming out? The new Justice Society America books. I think Jeff Johns is doing them. I have not read any of them. I've just seen that they've got new ones. I just haven't. Let's see. I'll just stick with the older stuff probably. Maybe the sign could say a soiled dove for comics. Kids won't get it. That's true. They wouldn't understand it. Sugar will dress up as a degenerate furry, but draws the line at writing bad words because of the children. Yeah. Wearing a little onesie pajama is not that bad. But putting a sign that says I'm a slut for comics, that's too much. Come on. There's children. Let's see. Oh, apparently Bancroft bought Jay Ryan's art piece. Nice.
Yeah.
That's what it says. It says Mo says I heard Bancroft bought your art piece. Congrats, man. He tagged Jay Ryan. That's awesome. That's great. Pretty sweet. Mo, back me up and tell Sugar we got a call back from Netflix for our Red Dress Chronicles pitch. That's a lie. That's a lie. Soul says, Sim, I need to be careful with my 3D printing humor. Otherwise, my nap parcel will be full of nasty surprises.
You know, I was just kidding. But I do add some extra stuff sometimes.
Sugar, would you be upset if Netflix recast you as a black lesbian of color? I did not agree for them to make a show about me anyway, let alone that.
Oh, and Marinus answered you. He goes, I've got only the first one, and he made a review about it.
Oh, okay. I'll have to look then. Yeah. I was just curious if it was any account.
Okay, give me a sec. I'll be back in a minute.
All right. I do need to sit down and make videos, I guess. Maybe then I'll stop losing subs. I don't know. But gosh, I'd have to do videos every day in order to grow the channel and get subscribers. Yeah, I'd probably have to do it every day and stuff. Oof. I don't know. Duke knew about all that. Let's see. Turkey at the side that says I gobble for coffee.
There you go. I'm back. I went to get my coffee and my croissant that I left in the kitchen.
Just do shorts. I don't know. What would I
Yeah,
even
short videos. Like it's one of the things that I've been doing a bit. Like, and dude, it catches. It's very good. Like, technically, take clips of your videos, make it a little short about. Hey, check out this book. I've read this book. This like you keep them under like 5-10 minutes. You'll do great. Shorts are great. Do them with your phone. You could do a series of little shorts when you do cons and stuff, which would be good for you. There you go. Mariner just said it. Short unboxing reviews. There you go.
Yeah, I don't know.
Shorts is the thing that YouTube's been pushing a lot. Dude, you can even put copyrighted music. You can put copyrighted music in their shorts from them. And they don't they want it to work so much. So yeah, go ahead.
Just give me access to the channel and I'll cut up and edit your videos when I'm bored. No. I'm not giving you access to nothing, Fail Rider. Stop sighing about losing subs, Chris. Step up your game and stop saying I don't know. Just do it. No.
Yeah.
Or I can just not do it and keep losing subs.
I still refer you to the beginning of that sentence, which is stop saying about losing subs.
That requires work. I don't know about all that. Work is no fun. Let's see. You could promote your channel at the con by cosplaying as Bancroft, just rollerblade around in sequin booty shorts and says, "Check out my shorts." And then your channel name.
That's fucking great. That was great.
Yeah, I'll just have like a little poofy shirt, booty shorts, and
the Daisy Dukes.
a bic, and a gay time. Sugar, make more shorts and say I'm not shopping and folks a lot. Also give them titles like I cleaned my manga shelf and you won't believe what happened. Let's put emojis on the thumbnail. Oh, come on now. Yeah, I can be like, look, I can have me clean and be like, oh, look, I found this thing from, I don't know, way back. I don't know.
Look what I found.
Talk about games. Damn it, it's not that hard to make content. Yes, it is. It takes time out of my day, and it's something I don't particularly like really want to do. So then it feels like work, and then I don't like it. I'm like, and then I get frustrated and don't want to do nothing with this channel anymore. I'm like, yeah, this feels like a job. I'm done. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Let's see. Stop crying then. I wasn't crying.
Yeah, I'm losing a lot of them. They're leaving me.
Well, no, you said that I was going down. So I said, yeah, I've been losing some.
Yeah, they've been leaving me.
Well, yeah, of course they have. They all came from like Tug, and they're not interested in what I do. That's fine. It's fair.
Don't fall into depression because of all of this. You're still good. You still work.
I'm not depressed. Why should I be depressed?
They can come back.
I'm not that worried about it.
Make no context video of you exercising wearing the red dress. Yeah, that would be kind of funny. Out of nowhere. And then you see him in his red dress. Come on, it would be hilarious.
Hard part is getting people to watch it, not making it. Yeah, I guess. All right. What time is it? 12:30. Oh, I guess I probably should start working towards getting off here.
Mo is like, Sugar, you could upload gameplay footage of you seducing the bear in Baldur's Gate 3 with bear necessities playing in the background. I hear Disney is pretty chill about copyright strikes.
Oh yeah, they're completely chill about it, Mo. Sure. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, dreams about Captain America not being white. Okay. All right. I'm gonna wrap this up. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna wrap this up for today. I gotta
No, don't forget to sub, like, and share, people.
get work done. I gotta get some stuff done, maybe get a bite to eat and go to bed. I got a big truck tonight. So thanks everybody for joining us. We got Rob of quite a few backers today, so that's great to see. What's he up to now? Oh look, he got an even 100 right when we're wrapping up. He's over 2,000. Look at that. He got a lot of backers in that time we've been live. So good on Rob. I'm sure he'll get funded, no issue. Thanks everybody in the chat for tuning in and talking with us. And let's see. What? I don't know. But I'll see you all. Let's see. What's the next one I got lined up? I have other people lined up. I just don't remember what.
Do we have one on Saturday?
Yes. I rescheduled Jason Franks to Saturday. I actually need to make sure we're still good. So yeah, I will see you all on Saturday. Bye everybody.
Later. We love you, but bye.